The Mayor and City Council welcome you to the Peoria City Council meeting. As a courtesy to others, please silence all phones. If you would like to address an issue that is on the agenda, or if you would like to speak to the Council regarding a non-agenda item, please complete a speaker request form, which can be found in the front lobby of the Peoria City Council chambers or in the tray to the left of the speaker's podium. Please place the completed speaker request form in the second tray to the left of the speaker's podium labeled Request to Speak. All speakers will have 3 minutes to complete their comments. A countdown clock is easily visible on the left side of the wall behind the City Council dais. Only items listed on the agenda may be addressed by the Council. Since items presented as part of a speaker's request have not been listed on the agenda, and due to the requirements of open meeting laws, the Council will be unable to respond to items presented as part of the speaker's request. However, please be aware that your comments will be noted. The speaker's name will be called to speak at the appropriate time, in the order that the forms were received. Thank you for your interest and participation in the Peoria City Council meeting.
The Peoria City Council meeting will now come to order. Please rise for a moment of quiet reflection and the Pledge of Allegiance led by Councilmember Schaefer.
Please repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would the clerk please call the roll?
Mayor Carlett,
Here.
Vice Mayor Patena,
Here.
Councilmember Finn,
Here.
Councilmember Dunn,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Hunt,
Here.
Councilmember Schaefer,
Present.
Councilmember Edwards,
Here.
Council Youth Liaison Agarwal,
Here.
and Council Youth Liaison Dyer.
Here.
Well, good evening and welcome to this very special Peoria City Council meeting of January 3rd, 2023. The first items on the agenda are presentations honoring the service of outgoing members of our elected body. And for this, I'm going to turn it over to our city manager, Jeff Tyne.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. Appreciate the opportunity. As you are correct, it's a very special meeting in that it's very exciting. The first meeting of the year, the exciting swearing in of our new council, but it's also a time of reflection for those that are leaving. So with that in mind, I thought I'd switch so I could see you a little better, and I'll move up to here. And a few words, if I may. Hopefully this is working. First off, I wanted to recognize someone that has provided immense public service for our community for a number of years, Mayor Pro Tem Vicki Hunt. And so for those that aren't aware, Mayor Pro Tem Hunt is a West Valley native, and since 2003 has been actively involved in the community, most notably at this dais here as a city council member, where she has helped shape the community that we live in. A retired educator, she has been recognized for her role in community connectedness through our library system and our arts and our cooperative gardens and placemaking investments. She has also been very involved with many of the nonprofits here in the Peoria community, and this was seen, of course, and reflected in her role on the not-for-profit board for any number of years. Mayor Pro Tem Hunt has been actively involved, of course, with Friends of the Peoria Public Library, TheaterWorks, the Arizona Commission of the Arts, just to name a few. She's a huge advocate for Old Town, but also was instrumental in working with the entire council for expecting quality development and redevelopment standards throughout the city. So with that, I think we just want to say on behalf of the staff how much we appreciate all that you've done, and of course this community as well. And we have a small token to even prove this to you, if I may. Stay there. That's part of the courtesy here. An appreciation award to you for all of your years of service.
That is so pretty. It looks so cute. Would you like to say anything?
Oh, sure. Always. Let's see, how does that work? You'd think I would know. Well, we don't often play to a full house, so there must be something special going on tonight, I think. Well, first of all, I guess and I'll make this short. I can be long or short. I want to say how honored I have been to serve this community for well over 20 years, because as I'm sure most of you know, I taught at Peoria High School for 16 years prior to coming on council in 2022-23, and then serving 16 years since then. So it's just been my honor. I never, in my wildest dreams, envisioned, I'll just say politics, or really public service like this for being in any part of my life. And I do believe strongly, though, that God has a plan for everyone's life, and I know He does for mine, and He's brought me this far. And so I know my future is good, aside from cleaning out cupboards and doing stuff that I haven't done at home in a number of years. I'm not sure what that future holds, but I will be ready for it, and I will be looking forward to it. There are so many people here and not here that I could thank. Many of you I've already thanked, so I won't do that again. I won't name anyone. But I do welcome the new team that's coming, and I have met with Ms. Crawford, who is taking my place up here. I have made sure she knows that I will be here for her, not bossing her around, just here if she needs anything. I totally am in support of her and these new people because I love Peoria. And I just want the best for Peoria, and any way that I can continue to help see that happen is where my heart is and where my hands will be as well, although right now they're still in the cupboards in the garage going through stuff. But I will be available. And again, just thank you. I'm so honored and feel so blessed to have spent the last 20 years of my life specifically serving the city of Peoria.
Thank you.
Thank you. And just one more that I wanted to acknowledge, and that, of course, is Mayor Carlett, who will be leaving as well, but not before leaving a profound impact and legacy on this award-winning community that we call Peoria. So this didn't happen overnight, if I'm not mistaken, and I did my math right. This is 18 years of public service, starting in 2005 when you were elected 3 times to represent Peoria's Mesquite District. In 2014, Mayor Carlett also took office as Peoria's first female mayor and was reelected in 2018 to serve a second term, but also has represented Peoria in a regional capacity in so many different ways. The Arizona Municipal Water Users Association, GPEC, MAG, the first Peoria president of the League of Arizona Cities and Towns, and as well on the Arizona Commerce Authority. But probably most relevant are the achievements for Peoria residents and businesses by this mayor and this city council, preserving large swaths of the Sonoran Desert, offering high-level fire and medical services, controlling our destiny on ambulance service in-house, investments in law enforcement that dramatically move the needle on important crime metrics, honoring Peoria's veterans, investing in community parks, and in refreshing, highly amenitized neighborhood parks. And it's about setting a course, of course, for economic prosperity here in Peoria. All while a secondary thing, this mayor as well as council holding a financial fiduciary responsibility, which is a little nerve-wracking, but doing so in a way that culminated with a AAA credit rating from Moody's just in the last several months. Mayor, we want to recognize your efforts, especially to align the council with the staff with the same vision and strategy and goals throughout, and to congratulate you on your success for your hands-on approach, which that personal connection really made such a meaningful difference in so many Peorians' lives. So for what it's worth, we just wanted you to know that, and we do also have an award for you, or a plaque, however you want to look at it. It says, with deep appreciation for your visionary guidance and exceptional leadership.
Thank you so much. Well, I just want to take a minute to congratulate our new mayor, first of all. And secondly, I just have to thank this incredible elected body and the incredible professional staff that we have in the city of Peoria. the way you have moved this city forward, always being ahead of growth, always thinking about how we are going to deal with the issues of the day. And those are all very complex and complicated and strategic issues that have to be dealt with as a team in all collaboration. And it has been a total joy in working with all of you. And I am just honored to have served the residents of the city of Peoria for the last 18 years. It's humbling. There's not much more I can say. I'm just completely humbled. So thank you. Thank you very much. Should I stand? Thank you very, very much. Oh, my goodness. All right, at this time, I will invite presiding Municipal Judge George Anagnost to the floor, along with council members Jennifer Crawford, Michael Finn, and Danette Dunn to be sworn in. And Judge, I would like to thank you for our beautiful flowers. We are all dressed up this evening.
Mayor Carlett, members of council, department heads, Mr. Kine, members of the public. Mayor, thank you for allowing the court to be part of the ceremony this evening. We're wishing you all a very happy and prosperous new year, and we're glad to administer the oaths of office. Good evening. If I might ask you to please raise your right hands and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the laws and Constitution of the state of Arizona. And I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of City Council Member for the City of Peoria. Upon my oath, I do so swear. And I believe we have some certificates, and I'm going to let the staff hand that to you. Congratulations. Welcome aboard, members of the public.
Thank you. Congratulations. And now I would like to invite Jason back to the chamber floor to be sworn in. If you would like to have your family stand up with you, it's perfectly fine.
Good evening. If I could ask you to raise your right hand, please. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the laws and Constitution of the state of Arizona. And I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of Mayor of the City of Peoria to the utmost of my ability. Upon my oath, I do so swear. I do so swear. Mayor Carlett, members of council, members of the public, Happy New Year. Give your voice and support to your Mayor of Peoria, Arizona. Jason Beck is going to
Mayor,
say
would you
a few
like to make
words.
some comments?
So Jeff stole half my speech. But we have had, one of the things that I wanted to say is I believe that we obviously have grown as a city, especially since the mayor for the last 8 years. Literally almost 100,000 people have come to this city under her watch. I stood, and I think that we should all stand again and applaud her, because the respect that given in this process, the city has grown under your watch. It's extremely important that that's not only recognized now, but recognized in the future. And I think that all of us understand all the consequences of both good and bad of how we've grown as a city, and you've done an amazing job with what you've had to deal with. So we really appreciate that. So please. The second that we'll mention is Vicki Hunt. One of the sweetest ladies that I've met, honestly. I think anybody on this dais would say this, and has done a lot for the arts community for the city of Peoria. And I hope she continues to actually stay and be involved in the community from the arts as well. So thank you again. So. And last but not least, Mr. Jeff Tyne. So 25 years of service, is retiring, has been city manager for seven years. To me, and I've built a very good relationship with Jeff, specifically over the last couple of weeks in this transition process, meeting with Jeff and understanding different things. I ask a lot of financial questions, so Jeff's background of 25 years has been in the financial aspect of the city and in all workings of the city. It's extremely important that I believe that anybody from their level of service after 25 years be recognized, and I really do believe that we should all stand and applaud him for that service. So, thank you. So I literally did have a list of everybody's accomplishments, but Jeff went through everything. So I'm not going to read it because we would be here for another term, especially with what we've gone through. So I really appreciate everybody's time, and thank you for being here tonight and support. So thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. All right, we will now adjourn for a 15-minute recess as the newly elected Peoria City Council take their seats at the dais.
Peoria City Council meeting of this great day of January 3rd, 2023 will now come to order. I added the great day part. Will the clerk please do a roll call?
Mayor Beck,
Present.
Councilmember Patena,
Present.
Councilmember Finn,
Here.
Councilmember Dunn,
Here.
Councilmember Crawford,
Here.
Councilmember Schaefer,
Present.
Councilmember Edwards,
Here.
Council Youth Liaison Agarwal,
Here.
and Council Youth Liaison Dyer.
Here. So good evening. We will now proceed with the regular agenda. The first item on the agenda for new business is 2R, the election of vice mayor. I will read aloud the rules of election of vice mayor. Pursuant to Article 2, Section 8 of the Peoria City Charter, the council shall designate one of its members as vice mayor, who shall serve at such capacity at the pleasure of the council. The vice mayor shall perform the duties of the mayor during his absence or disability. Mr. Time, would you please read the history of this area?
Thank you, Mayor Beck. Vice mayors have previously been elected to serve either a 1- or 2-year term. You may recall that on January 5th, 2022, City Council meeting Councilmember Bill Patena was elected as vice mayor to serve a 1-year term. An election for a new vice mayor and to establish the term length is necessary. So just for clarity, the City Council will first establish the term length by a motion and a vote. And then the mayor will then open the floor for nominations. Following the nominations, the mayor will state which council members have been nominated, and council will then vote.
Thank you. Glasses. We will begin the term limit. We will begin with the term limit. Council, do you have a proposed term limit for vice mayor?
Mayor, I'd recommend a 1-year term.
So Councilmember Edwards recommends a 1-year term. Do I-
Second that, Mayor.
Second. So do we just go to a vote at that point? We have a second? Any other years at that point? No?
No, we just need a nomination next for the actual vice mayor person.
Well, we have to do the term first, and then we go to nomination, right? So let's vote on a term.
Now you have to vote because I didn't have the voting board on.
I'm hitting yes, so.
I still need Councilmember Schaefer, Edwards. There we go.
So it passes unanimously. Let's see. So 1-year term. So the motion passes unanimously for a 1-year term. Now we will open the floor for vice mayor nominations. Any nominations for vice mayor?
I'd like to nominate Councilman Edwards.
Councilmember Edwards. I'll nominate Councilmember Dunn. Do I have a third? So we go to a vote. Let's go off of Councilmember Edwards first. Oh, paper ballot. This is not going to take 2 weeks, right?
Yes, just write which one you want, Councilmember Edwards or Councilmember Dunn.
You have to have a little levity, right? Thank you. I saw your speaker request, I'm sorry. You have her speaker request? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I just saw it.
Okay, on a vote of 4 to 3, it is Councilmember Dunn.
So next on the agenda item is the Mayor Pro Tem, is the election of Mayor Pro Tem. Do I have any nominations for Mayor Pro Tem?
Mayor, I'd like to nominate Brad Schaefer.
Hold on, we need to vote on the term limit on this one as well.
Oh, I apologize. So we need to vote on a term limit. Do I have a term of 1 year?
I'll propose 1 year.
1 year?
Second.
Second. Do we need a vote for that? Okay, so that has passed. So next would be on the agenda is the election is 3R, the
Okay, I
election.
apologize. I think that you will need to vote
Okay,
on that.
That's the term, thank you.
It's just to, maybe as a courtesy.
I'm sorry,
no worries.
let me set the machine. Okay.
It passes unanimously. 1 year is the term for Mayor Pro Tem. Next item on the agenda, for the third time, is agenda is 3R, the election of Mayor Pro Tem. Do I need to read this, City Manager? No? Okay. So do I have a nomination?
I have a nomination. I'd like to nominate John Edwards.
First nomination is John Edwards. Do I have any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Brad Schaefer.
Nominate Brad Schaefer. So do we do a paper ballot on this as well? Okay. Thank you.
With a vote of 4 to 3, it is Councilmember Edwards.
So now we've passed those two. So now we're doing, do we need to call to the public on this specific topic? Okay. So next will be call to the public. If a speaker request form is received, which we have one speaker request form, these are the items that are not listed on the agenda. We afford this time to members of the public to bring items to the attention of council. Because they have not been listed on the agenda and because of the requirements of the open meeting law, the ability for council to respond is limited. But please be aware that your comments are noted. I have received one speaker request form. When I call your name, please come to the podium and state your name and address for the record, and you will have 3 minutes to speak. We will begin and end with Mr. Jim Keller.
I'm Jim Keller from Westbrook Village is in north of Union Hills and just west of 83rd Avenue. And I'm here to officially congratulate Jason Beck as our new mayor. Jason worked very, very hard in Westbrook Village. We appreciate that, Jason. Westbrook Village represents about 3,017 homes. About 6,000 people live in Westbrook Village. And so, Jason, I think Jason wore out at least one pair of shoes calling in Westbrook Village and meeting the people there. We're proud to have you as our new mayor, Jason.
Let's see here, call the public. The next item on the agenda is a report from the city manager.
Great, thank you, Mayor. Just one small item. Included in your packet is the 2023 council calendar. This is slightly revised, just one meeting change, and that is the meeting scheduled for January 17th. We moved to the 24th. Other than that, this should be consistent with what we had seen before. So if there are any questions, please don't hesitate to contact myself or Lori, our city clerk. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the report from the council youth liaison. First would be Mr. Abi Aguar.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. We've been continuing to volunteer at community events like the Day of Giving in December, as well as surveying Peoria's youth about their most pressing issues to guide our future initiatives.
Thank you. And I can respond, right, in this view, right? Trying to make sure. I was at the Day of Giving, and as was my family, obviously, and I think that it was an amazing day. I was really glad to see a lot of the youth liaisons actually there and participating in that. It was an amazing event, and hopefully we double or triple the size of it next year, right? So it makes a big difference for our city. So next is Mr. Micah Dyer.
Thank you, Mayor. Just one thing that I'd like to report on. Similarly, one of the events that we were able to attend was the Peoria Winter Holiday Festival, and we actually partnered with one of Peoria's new organizations, 3PC, which is Peoria Primary Prevention, and was able to fundraise money for them to begin preventing drug use in our Peoria schools. So it was a great opportunity for us. Thank you.
Great job. Great to hear. With no further, actually, there is further business. So because I got in a rush, I did not allow for council comments ahead of time, so I apologize for not doing that. Does anybody need to or would like to speak at this time? So it's in the reverse, I apologize. Go ahead.
I just wanted to thank everybody tonight. This is a great start to 2023, and thank you all for coming and supporting us. And I'm really glad to have my family here, and I see other families of the other council members, so thank you.
I'll repeat that sentiment. I really appreciate everybody's coming out and actually doing this. I know there's people over in the actual, the overflow room as well, and some people that got turned away and didn't come in. I think it's extremely important that we have as much participation in the city as possible from all areas of the city. North, south, central, every aspect. We have 6 districts up here that are represented. It's extremely important that your voice is heard by your council members and then represented by this dais and represented for the city as a whole. We are going to be making sure that we take care of all areas of Peoria now and in the future. And we really greatly appreciate your time for coming tonight. Thank you. So with that and no further business, we will conclude the first city council meeting of 2023, and we are adjourned.